up, though? And welcome to the Boss Up Ball Out podcast, your home for organic debate about Detroit Lions news and rumors. It's your man, Curtis, here on today's show. We prepare you for the Brawl For It All between the Lions and the Vikings as we preview their matchup on Sunday Night Football at Ford Field. But please do us a quick favor, like the video and share with other Lions fans like yourself. If you enjoyed the content, please subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to 3,000 subscribers, and we are currently at 2634. Now it's time to bring in my co-host for today, man. First up, it's the ladies' pet, the men's regret. You ain't seen nothing yet. The highest player from the Himalayas, man. Mr. Green Jeans himself, Yam Farmer Extraordinaire, LL Cool Tones. What's going on, my dude?
Happy Saturday morning, everybody.
Man, y'all know who it is. It's the hardest working man in Jackson, Michigan. He cooking meals for them college kids. He's coaching high school football. Man, he running fades. He's giving fades. It's my man, who?
Shout out to the Michigan Wolverines.
Yeah, man. Getting that dub versus the Crimson Tide. You know what I'm saying? The only team to lose to Michigan twice in one calendar year. Yeah, I'm just saying. But you know what I'm saying, shout out to your pops, man. I know he's a Clemson Tide, Crimson Tide, you know what I'm saying, dude, man. But you know.
It is what it is.
For all my Martin fans, if you remember that show, I guess where I got that phrase from, the Brawl For It All. You know what I'm saying? When he was doing the celebrity boxing with Tommy Hearns, man. Yeah. But today we're gonna talk about this thing, man. If you're new to the channel, this is how our show works. If you what we do here is we look at Detroit Lions news heads on the takes. If we agree, we say they are bossed up. If we disagree, we say they are balled on, and we tell you why we agree or disagree. No hot takes here, just our natural, true thoughts and opinions about what's going on with our favorite team, the Detroit Lions. On our game prediction shows, we really don't do the boss up in the thing. We don't really give an opinions. What we do is we give you the information for the game and tell you who will win and why. Just some education for you about what's going to happen in the upcoming game. So here is what we're going to talk about. Our topics for today. We're talking about injury reports, betting information, and we're going to look at keys to victory and score prediction. Probably a little different than I know Ayla and I gave our some keys to victory yesterday, but it's going to be a little different today, kind of more personalized and a little bit quicker. So and you'll get some information from Coach Jones as well. All right, so we got a hot rod on this thing, man. Lions injury report. Whew, man. All right. So Lions, David Montgomery still out rehabbing an MCL injury. And Manuel Mosley is out with an illness. So he must be catching that, that big flu bug. Alex Anzalone is questionable with that forearm injury. We did see the chance to see that the cast brace type of thing he has on his forearm. It's a lot lower than what I thought it was. It's kind of like right above the wrist area. But he was a full participant at practice yesterday, along with Khalif Raymond, who's recovering from that foot injury. Both were full participants on Friday, but they're both questionable. And so is Craig Reynolds. It must have happened early in practice on or late after the practice on Thursday, because he was out yesterday with a back injury after being a full participant for Tuesday and Wednesday. So Wednesday and Thursday. So we'll see. But right now, Lions coming in pretty healthy. Only got two guys that's ruled out for this game. What I would say is I'm expecting Alex Anzalone to play a limited amount of snaps on Sunday. And I'll tell you why. You're never gonna know what it's gonna feel like to trust that arm again unless you use it. And they're not doing any padded practices right now. All they're doing is, there's no contact in practice. You got to get them some contact before the playoffs. And I think I don't see them having any padded practices before the playoffs. So throw them out there, give them about 20-25% of the snaps, and just ease them back in, because there's no other ramp up before the playoffs but this week. And I think Khalif Raymond, he's going to be on the active. He's be good to go because they released Tom Kennedy the other day. He was just up on the active roster for return punts. I think that he's going to be re-signed back to the practice squad. The Lions have two roster spots open, and I think that Khalif Raymond and Alex Anzalone will be activated for this game. I think both will be limited roles. I think just punt returns for Khalif Raymond. I don't think he's in the offense this week, but I think that they're gonna give Anzalone some reps in the defense just to get that, so he can trust that arm again. Because if you don't put any type of contact on it, you're not gonna trust it. So that's what I think about it. What do you guys think about the Lions injury with Alex Anzalone and Khalif Raymond?
You know what? I think that I'm still not sure on Anzalone. It's 50-50 because I'm debating on whether that extra 2 weeks of rest. Yeah, I'm calling my shot now. The extra 2 weeks of rest will help him further along in his injury, or like you said, you ain't gonna really know until you mix it up. But so I don't know, man, with that. So it's 50-50 to me. It's a toss up, but it is weird that they do have 2 roster spots open. I don't know if they're gonna slide your man's up there, LL Quan Alexander, what I'm saying, from the practice squad, or
Nah, I mean, but he still has elevations, because remember, he got signed to the active roster, so he still has elevations.
Okay.
And so even if he had on the practice squad in the playoffs, he still got 3 elevations in the playoffs. So
right. The only thing I'm nervous about Khalif Raymond playing right now is he hasn't played in a little bit, and I don't want the stage to get too much and he drop one. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that dude's a veteran, man. He's been in the league like 10 years.
I know he's a veteran, man. But I just, when you haven't played in there, because people so like Anzalone, like, man, I haven't played in a few weeks. You hear how he was talking, like, I'm not sure, and that's Anzalone, and we all know he go at it. He a dog, like I'm in there. I just don't want Khalif Raymond, you know what I'm saying, to it'd be the first time. This is the biggest regular season game in like the history of football almost. I just don't want it to be like, yeah.
Actually, I agree with you. It is. It's the first time that 2 14-win teams have faced each other in the regular season. It usually happens in the postseason. So yeah, I get what you're saying. What you got on the injuries, LL? I know you usually kind of like, it ain't gonna matter or whatever, but
yeah, I mean, play who you got. If Anzalone can go out there and play and not, make it worse, then whatever. I seen something, I don't know if it was real, probably was fake, but it was saying that he can. Dan Campbell said that he would play if he can do a handstand.
Oh yeah, he did say that, and he said he was joking. He said if he do a handstand, he do it like an inverted jumping jack.
Yeah,
he was clouded because yesterday he said he did all those things to pass the test. So
but look, that's what I was gonna say. Even if it's all jokes aside, if he can actually do that, that might mean something good.
Yeah.
So
I think the bone is healed, because they wouldn't put him out on the practice field if the bone wasn't healed, even though they put a protective coating over it.
It ain't even that though. Like, you're right, it's probably healed, but you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You about
the mental thing of it too, and you gotta be able to trust that. That arm. You gotta be, you want to be like, I gotta trust it. I ain't practiced. I ain't hit nobody. But it's a brace with a it's not as big as people think it was when they described it, but it's like a brace with like a protective coating over it for the area that got injured. It's not as big as when I saw it, I was like, oh, they ain't that big at all.
Right.
Like, so
I want to say this though, Coach Mike, what's wrong with you, man? Are you a Lions fan? Why would you say that about Khalif Raymond? Why would you? It's like, what they call the announcer jinx. You know how they say the announcer jinx? Like, like, what's up with that, man?
I'm just saying, man. I don't want nothing to happen in the game, man.
And
what the hell? Like,
I think you got your coach's hat on.
I'm being realistic. Yeah, exactly, man. And I'm not like, I just don't want nothing to. He don't never do that ever. And then you know what I'm saying? Like, he got sure hands. That's what I'm saying, man. I'm saying,
but I put like this. I would say this, Coach.
I'm sorry.
I would say this for you, Coach, that I think he's put in enough reps, like, for him to do what he does, and he's on his second week of practice, not his first week. So, like, it's not like Anzalone who just went to practice this week. Like, Raymond's doing this for the last 2 weeks. I think Raymond will be okay. But hey, let's get over to the Vikings to see what they got going on, because they ain't got a lot going on the injury front. They're pretty healthy. They will be with our backup outside linebacker Patrick Jones, who's out with a knee injury. They have a few players that are questionable, including linebacker Camus Grugier Hill is questionable with the illness, and cornerback Fabian Monroe. Moreau is nursing a hip injury, and both of those guys are not starters. They are depth players, so they're like second string guys, probably rotational players. So they will be thin if someone goes out in those positions. But the Vikings are pretty healthy. I really don't care about the Vikings and their health either. It is what it is. They got who they got. We got who we got. So.
But did it say Stephon Gilmore didn't practice all week?
It said rest on one of them.
He had rest. He had a rest on Friday. Friday's practice. He had a rest. So
okay, yeah,
rest up for J-Mo to run past.
Yeah, exactly. So, that's what I'm saying.
So you got Stephon Gilmore. The two of the oldest guys in the secondary, Stephon Gilmore and Harrison Smith, rested on Friday.
You better.
Because they already know what they go up against what they're going to be facing against the Lions coming on Sunday Night Football. So,
on that treadmill.
You better.
And ain't not a nan nutter with them fast enough to keep up with J-Mo. So, but let's get into the better information for the game. See what we got going on here. The Lions is been fluctuating between 2.5 and 3, and right now from ESPN Bet. From their sports book, the Lions are 3-point home favorites, even though everyone on NFL Live picked the Vikings to win. The money line is plus 130 for the Vikings and minus 150 for the Lions. This means if you place a $100 bet on the Vikings to win, and they do, you will win $130 for a total purse of $230. If you favor the Lions to win, you have to bet $150 just to win $100 for a total purse of $250. The over-under for this game is a lot. 56.5 points. The money line is even at 110 for both the over and the under. So there's no one's favoring it to go over or under. It's just right even. I think the score for this week, I'm picking the over. I think it's gonna be gun blazing shootout in Ford Field on Sunday Night Football. What you got on the over under, Coach Jones?
I'm going way over. It's way over. It's gonna be probably 80 points scored in this game, something like that. Probably 75 to 80 points, man. Maybe 75 to 85, man. It's gonna be
It's gonna be
out there.
It's gonna be guns a blazing. It's gonna be the OK Corral in that joint. Sunday Night Football. What you got, LL?
Although I agree with you guys that I think it's going to be one of them ones, right? It may be like 50-something to 50-something, right?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's an outstandingly low-scoring game, if it's something strange on the other end. Like I said, although I'm picking the over, I'm sticking with that. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't be surprised if it just happened to be like a 24-23 type game.
All right. Prop bets for the game. They're doing them parlays. All right, Amon-Ra St. Brown, the over-under for him is 75.5 receiving yards. Vegas saying take the over. Jared Goff, over-under 275 passing yards. This is how I know Vegas is saying it's going to be a shootout, because they said take the over 275 passing yards. And another reason they said Jahmyr Gibbs, over-under 88.5 rushing yards. They say take the under on rushing yards for Jahmyr Gibbs. They said the same thing last week, and I'm telling you the same thing I said last week. I'm taking the over on rushing yards. He lit their ass up last time, and I'm thinking I don't see no reason why he can't do it again against the Vikings. He put 115 on them last time with 2 tutties. I don't see a reason why that he can't do that again against the Vikings. So, Coach Jones, parlays, man, on the prop bets. What you got, man? What's your thoughts?
This is something that Pastor used to say. He's from Jamaica, and he sang this song, man. And he said, "Let's take it higher, 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 higher." Hey,
you taking it over?
I'm going over on everything.
Over on everything. All right, everything. LL, what you got? I don't know. You don't know if you do the prop bets or not, parlays.
I used to bet sometimes, but I don't really bet. But if I would take the over on all of those, right, and I would add a couple. I would add a Jameson Williams anytime, or a Jameson Williams touchdown, and a Sam Laporta touchdown, because I believe I believe that it's going to be big days for those two gentlemen.
Yeah,
Hey,
I think so.
And if somebody is doing like, and they're not doing a parlay, so they're doing a 9-man roster on let's just say FanDuel.
I don't know nothing about that.
Me personally, this is a little betting, little inside information because you get more points for stacks, for player stacks, for when you get more players in one game that go off, or if you get same team players that go off. Hey, and the 9-player stacks make 7 of them Lions and Vikings.
Oh, okay, I got what you're saying.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm just saying it's unheard of to do it like that. 7 players, Lions and Vikings. 4 Lions, 3 Vikings, and then pick 2 randoms.
Okay, I got you. Hey, like the video, share the video, comment on the video. All these things help us get this content. So, more Detroit Lions fans, just like yourself, we're getting you informed for our Lions Vikings Brawl For It All game preview and score predictions show. All right, now it's time for our keys to victory. We got to talk about this, man. On offense, I'm gonna say this: Ben Johnson needs to be aggressive with the play calling off the rip. Don't wait for the Vikings to start the shootout. Start it first. Kick their ass in the teeth in the passing game. Then you mix in Gibbs. That's what I'm thinking on the offense, man. I think the Lions need to come out aggressive and just start the show out. Don't wait for them to start the shootout like we did last week with San Francisco. You come out, you start the shootout first. If you win the coin flip, take the damn ball and go down and score. That's what I'm doing. Aggressive all day. What you got, LL?
I was gonna say that exact thing. And that's because that's how they do us. Like, that's what they try to do us. They try to get the ball and have us trailing, you know what I'm saying? Having us playing catch up. So, yeah, no, start out from the beginning. Get that. I don't personally use lighter fluid, but get that lighter fluid out and get that fire going easier early. Just get that thing going and keep it going and keep it going and keep it going. You say come out run or come out throwing it. I say come out doing every single thing because, you know, Jahmyr Gibbs seems to like to have decent games against them. So, yeah, get him going, get everybody going. I would love to see Jameson Williams get super loose. I know it's like what you need, like 110 to get to.
No,
I stop right there. Then I stop. I won't go no further. But
he needs 33 yards. Go ahead, Coach Jones.
Oh, my bad. He needed 110 last week, I guess.
Well, before I was so rudely, I'm just
you got it.
My key to the game is, like LL said, to get Jameson Williams loose early. I'm talking about early. I'm talking about first drive. Jameson Williams, break him for a long one. Get them safeties worried about it, thinking about it early, kind of get them on their back foot. And then Jahmyr Gibbs going then at him, man, because usually our recipe for the season has been we'll run, get your safety sucked up, and then we'll beat them deep, or we'll stretch them out. No. I'm talking about first play of the game.
Off the rip.
On New Year's, it's like everybody coming outside to, you know, do their thing at midnight.
With the blickies.
And then you hear that one. It's
like, yeah.
Hey, man, it's like Beirut over there. Come out with Beirut from the jump at 11:59.
Yeah, for real. I got you. We're all saying the same thing. Come out, be aggressive, man. Kick their ass in the teeth off the rip. It don't matter, man. We got to do that. On defense, here's the thing, man. Even talking about the offense, man, neither defense has been pretty good this season. I don't know why they keep saying that the Vikings defense is so good, because it's absolutely not. I think that the scoreboard operator gonna have Carpetone on Sunday night, because they're gonna light the scoreboard up, man. For defense, I say this: Sam Darnold has been sacked. I said it yesterday, 46 times this season. He's 4th worst in the league is getting sacked. So the Lions need to get after him and force him to do some bad throws, man. So that's my thing for the defense, man. Get after, stay after him. We got him last time 4 times. I know we're missing a Lee McNeil, but we didn't have Big Z last time. So Josh Pascal got him twice last time. So you know what I'm saying? Josh Pascal off the edge with Big Z on the other side. You got the big Levi in there with DJ Reader. I think we can get some pressures after him, especially up the middle, because their interior offensive line is not that great. And Cam Robinson is absolutely, I don't know why they even signed him.
He's superfood as well. Superfood
as well. Their right tackle is their best offensive lineman in his game. So yeah, I think up the middle and on the left side, they'll be able to get pressure on Sam Darnold and make him make some errant throws. I think Kirby didn't get him last time, but I think Kirby will get him this time.
Yeah, definitely, man. I feel like Aaron Glenn he gonna coach a masterpiece. He gonna out coach my man's over there, man. Yeah, man. I really do think that Aaron Glenn is gonna do his best coaching job. Now, I'm not saying he gonna shut nobody down because that's not. It's gonna be explosive, but he gonna make, like he said in his presser, they're gonna make the key plays when they need to make them. I'm telling you.
Yeah, and I think Kirby got an axe to grind. I think this is gonna be one of not the pumpkin head.
Right, that's my key to victory. Pumpkin turn them into pumpkin head. Like, Kirby, and I expect for those guys to have the big games. Kirby and Brian Branch, they do the one deep and one kind of in the middle, playing that robber. I want to see that. I want to see Brian Branch taking stuff away and knocking people down. I want to see Kirby Joseph cleaning that up on the back end. And hopefully, and this is one thing when you was talking, I kind of remember. Oh yeah, he hate to play against teams that he used to play for. Talking about Lord Zed, talking about Zadarius Smith. So I've called him because he's been gone the last couple games. Right. So
you're getting pressure, but you're not getting sacks.
Maybe it's the return of Lord Zed in this. So like I said, I'm gonna just punch his fist right, see if it fit through the face mask and hit Sam Darnold right in the face 2 times for me.
All right. So now it's time for score predictions for this game. I'm gonna go last this time. I usually go first. I'll let y'all guys go. I'm gonna let y'all guys go. I'm gonna let LL go first this time. So Mike can piggyback off of his this time.
I'm gonna say, if it get jumping real early, like how they just figure it out, like, all right, this is what we doing. We just trying to shoot this thing out. Like 45-48.
45-48. Lions.
Detroit Lions, of course, and they take the number 1 seed in the NFC North, and the Pumpkinhead man goes back to the 5th seed, and they lose in the first round to whoever the hell they play.
All right, what you got, Wolf and Lion?
Okay, I mean it's kind of similar to LL, but I got 44-40.
44-40.
Detroit Lions, man. Yeah, I think it's gonna be one of them, man. It's gonna be one of them where basically whoever makes 2 more key defensive plays and whoever has the ball last is gonna win the game. That's what it is, man.
I feel you. All right, so for the Brawl For It All, because here's what's the all. People saying, well, what's the Brawl For It All, man? The Brawl For It All is for, of course, the NFC North Division title, 1st seed in the NFC North. I mean, in the NFC, and then you got the first and the first round bye. So those are 3 things that's up for it. Because of course, if you get the top seed in the NFC, you're gonna be the first round bye. 2 weeks off until you play again, and you only got to play 2 playoff games to get the Super Bowl.
Right.
My prediction for the game is 41-39 on another last-second field goal by that man Jake Bates. So 41-39. I think we're all in that same 40-40 club. And I put it like this. If the Packers would have started the shootout earlier last week, Minnesota would have lost last week.
I don't know. I don't care. The Packers they
tried to run the ball. I know they was doing with Josh Jacobs. They were trying to get him. Dude, the weakness for the Minnesota Vikings is their secondary. Their secondary is absolute ass. It's slow and it's old.
Right.
It is what it is.
I agree with you on that.
And I was acting like this. With all the injuries, losing Carlton Davis, our secondary hasn't been great the second half of the season either. However, I think our offense and our offensive line is the advantage for us because we can keep Jared Goff a little cleaner most of the game. And remember the last time we played, Kevin Zeitler was out. Yodi played right guard.
And
oh yeah, it is right.
Yodi got it together, but
he got it together. But to start that game, he was struggling. So what he had a couple of false starts and a holding penalty. So yeah, but that's my prediction for the game. 41-39 for the Lions. I think that we have. There's some things that people are forgetting, and they just looking at us and they keep talking about all the points that we're giving up, but they not talking about all the points that we're scoring.
That's how I like it.
Yeah. So keep doubting, because you ain't gonna come in the fourth field because what they gonna come in the fourth field. We're gonna lock the gate and it's gonna be on.
And that's your ass home, boy.
Yeah, as soon as the game starts. But hey, man, if you don't do so already, make sure you follow the crew on your favorite social media platforms. My man Coach Jones does a great job over there in Wolverine Sports Talk. My man LL, man, can I get to the yams? You know how he gets down his Instagram page, man. Make sure you follow that cat, man. Yeah, man. All the sweet potatoes and everything like that going hopping off on his page. Make sure you go check him out. I post content from from this platform, all of my social media platforms. So go check your boy Kurt Steele out, man. Definitely, man. All right, parting shots for this Saturday morning, man. What you got, LL?
I'm just waiting for somebody to DM me and say where the yams at. Or where the yams again, like I was like, where Thirsty Thursday. I laugh so hard at that. But shout out to everybody out there. You know, like everybody been saying, man, this is what you want, man. This is what it's all about, dog. So it's big game. You know, I hope we come out on the right end of that. One thing I meant to say, this is gonna be ultra important. And Coach Mike, you kind of inspired that ball security, man. Got to hold on to that ball, cause that might be the tipping point. But yeah, you know. Big win on tomorrow night. F the NFL for that, because now I got to use a whole nother PTO day, because I ain't going to work Monday. Because what is you crazy? I'm going to be drinking whiskey all night. So enjoy.
All right. What you got, Coach Jones?
I'm going to spit something for y'all real quick. I forgot about this, man. I'm going to spit some stats for y'all ignorant folks out there who say Sam Darnold is the best quarterback in the NFC. Sam Darnold, 68.1 completion percentage, 4,153 yards, 35 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. You know, you're like, oh, wow, Sam Darnold, that's cool. But then you get Jared Goff. Jared Goff, 71.7 completion percentage, 4,398 yards, or 4,398 yards, whatever you want to say, 36 touchdowns, and 10 interceptions. Get your minds right for all y'all people out there, all y'all analysts, all y'all ignorant analysts out there that's saying Sam Darnold's the best quarterback in the NFL. He gonna turn into pumpkin head. Well, he I'm not saying he gonna have a bad game. I'm just saying right now, put some respect on Jay Jizzle. Okay, that's all I'm saying, because he gonna show you tomorrow night. Go Lions.
Yeah. All right, man. Thank you guys for joining us, man. We will be back on Monday for our recap show, and we will get you in our playoff primer. So, we'll, do that. So make sure you tune in on Monday, man. And then not next week, but the following week, get y'all ready. I will be on vacation. So Coach Jones will be at the mic again, at the helm again, on, hosting the show while I'm gone. I'll be going from the 11th to the 18th. So a whole week, Coach Jones, you got it. Hopefully it'll be a nice week off. So
that boy Kurt be vacationing, don't he?
My mama be doing. My mama was in Dubai.
We went on Sunday. Went on Sunday, and we didn't got to worry about next week, because we'll be off chilling for the
Kurt
first
middle name vacation.
Man, hey, but it's my wife and I's 30th anniversary cruise, so
congrats,
that's what we're doing. Congrats. So yeah, but I'll be gone from the 11th to the 18th. I might check in here or there, so make sure keep your social media up, so you might catch a video from me here and there. So keep that rapping. But anyways, have a great rest of your weekend. Good luck to everyone that is the Lions, everyone in the Vikings. No luck to you at all. I don't want to hear no good luck to you. All right. Hey, do your man Kurt Steele a favor. Whatever you're doing in life, you know what you got to do for me and Kurt Steele. You got to step boss up, ball out, and be the best version of you that you can be. For my fellas, LL Cool Torrance and Coach Mike Jones, this is Kurt Steele, and we will holler at you real soon.